Thanks for taking the time to stop back at our channel and watch this video about installing Shiplap. Deciding what you're going to do with the walls of your van is a very personal decision. This is where you actually get to put your personality and your stamp on your van. I've seen some people use the same cedar planks that we have on the ceiling and use it for all of the walls. I've seen plain plywood and people have stained it or painted it. I've seen wood strips all over it, and people will burn them sometimes to give it some neat texture. Some people will stain it. Again, this is where your van starts to look like what you had envisioned. And so again, take your time, decide what you want. We opted for the shiplap because we've always liked that style and it fits well with our personality. And after a long day, maybe hiking or bike riding, it'll feel like we're coming back to a nice resort. Now let's take you through the process that we use to install our shiplap. If you have any questions, leave them down below and we'll try and answer them in the comments section. We've already taken our van out camping a few times, but installing shiplap really is like the icing on the cake. It makes a big difference going from a cargo van into an RV. The first thing we had to do after purchasing our van was remove these plastic panels. For our van, we decided to use Thinsulate for insulation on all surfaces. We did a video about installing this, so check that out. For framing, we used 1/2-inch Baltic birch plywood that we ripped into pieces. You'll want to have a good idea of the layout of your van so you can put the framing in the right places. We purchased solid wood shiplap from our local home building supply. We opted for the smooth finish, but it does come in rough sawn as well as MDF, which we did not feel would work well due to the humidity. The shiplap came pre-painted, but we did coat it with a layer of cabinet paint for durability. Well, it's an exciting day here on our van build because we're going to go from having these studs and looking at all the insulation and wires to looking more like a converted van. We're going to add shiplap. And so we're starting with this wall, the coffee nook. We just got the countertop and the refrigerator and the microwave in. Definitely check out some of our other videos to see the process we went through that. But for now, let's get going on adding shiplap to our walls. I've seen a number of different ways to attach the shiplap in the van, and I think what I'm going to do is use some of my heavy-duty Gorilla Glue adhesive and some nails from my nail gun. You can see the shiplap is not really that thick, so I think that that'll work out fine. And put it right in there, work my way up. I used my oscillating saw to cut away for the outlet boxes. I also purchased a hole saw kit for the USB outlets. We got the piece in, the outlet and the USB outlet look great, so now we're going to continue on. In researching this, I saw that some people use screws, some people use glue, some people use nails. I opted for the Gorilla Glue, very strong adhesive, and 1-inch nails. After finishing my build, I'm going to go back and fill the nail holes and probably paint the entire inside of the van so it has a nice fresh look. Before I did the back, I opted to paint the vent covers white. I just have them set in place lodged, but you can see what it's going to look like. We're getting ready to do the shiplap on the sides. So we've got it kind of laid in place right there. Cut a bunch of them all to the same size till we get to the window, and then we're going to have to overlap them, get the window frame on, and then cut it to the right size. The coffee nook allowed me to dip my toes into installing shiplap. Now it was time to jump in the pond. I just continued to follow the same steps. Applying the construction adhesive, pushing the board in place, nailing it in place, and so on. As you're installing the shiplap, you need to be mindful of where your wires are. because you don't want one of those nails to go through the frame and then into one of these wires. So in some places I actually added extra pieces of wood behind that to keep it away from the wires. Our windows came with frames with built-in privacy shades and bug screens. I continued installing the shiplap up over the window and then went back with my oscillating saw to cut it out. And now there's a perfect windowsill for our drinks and phones. I did trim around the window, even though it will be covered by that window frame, but I wanted it to look nice from the outside. And here you can see the windowsill that we'll have to put our drinks and our phone in. After working my way up the wall, I did have to rip down the piece that was at the top under the cabinet so that it would fit. Here's what that window screen looks like. It's pretty cool. My wife was able to find these on Amazon. They really do give it a nice finished look, and you don't need to add curtains. My wife and I are still deciding whether or not we're going to go with some shiplap on the back doors to cover up over here, and then also what exactly we're going to do for trim around the top. I do want to keep the light so that when we open the doors it does light up the van, but I have to figure out exactly what I'm going to do for trim up there and then what I'm going to do on the door. Leave me a comment below if you have any ideas. Maybe tell us what you did in your van. And for the rest of the van, you just keep following the same steps over and over again. Well guys, if you watched my video on 10 things I learned about building a van, one of them has come true and come back to bite me. I said to always make sure that you buy a little bit extra material because you will be certain to go through it. Well, when it came to the shiplap, I bought what I thought I needed. Wasn't exactly sure how much we would need, but unfortunately the big box store now has stopped selling my shiplap. So I have to figure out an alternate supplier, or I have to figure out a way to modify what they have. I'm kind of thankful I didn't get it all installed before going back to get more. I may have to adjust my plan a little bit, but that's part of van building. You'll have to think on your feet. So I guess to see the finished walls, you're going to have to wait for the walkthrough of our van, which will be an exciting video that we'll have coming out. Just make sure you like and subscribe, that way you will get notifications when that video comes out. For now, I guess this view will have to do. And as always, I can't thank you enough for taking your valuable time to watch my videos. If you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe.